Good morning and welcome to Light Reflections from First Friends. We are glad you have chosen to join us for this virtual worship service and hope you find it beneficial to your spiritual journey. We consider this an abbreviated version of our in-person meeting for worship for those wishing to join us from a distance. If this is your first time joining us, First Friends is a thriving, progressive Quaker meeting in the city of Indianapolis, Indiana. We consider ourselves a loving, inclusive, joyous gathering of people seeking to know truth under the leadership of God's Spirit. All are welcome, no matter race, age, cultural background, sexual orientation and identity, marital status, physical and mental ability, family structure, or economic circumstance. Our hope is that through this worship experience, you will discover our faith community is unlike any other, where silent meditation is as important as the spoken word, where we emphasize the importance of one's personal encounter with the divine, and where we seek to support one another as we discover truth together. Now we invite you to center down and enter this virtual worship space with us.
Thanks God for all the good things you do. Thanks God, you're my light and my truth. Oh, thanks God for the good things you made. Thanks God for this heart that was saved. Oh, thanks God. All the waves when they crash, when they roar, so me. I got a friend in Jesus, so you got a friend in me. Let's have some fun with each other like we're one big happy family. Yeah, let's slide left, 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 slide left one more time. Now turn to the right and give someone a high five. Now slide right, 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 get back to where you started. Now jump up and down, yeah, it's time to party. Cause I got a friend in Jesus, so you got a friend in me. Let's have some fun with each other like we're one big happy family. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. Now let's get down, 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 down. Now jump and sing with me. Cause I got a friend in Jesus, so you got a friend in me. Let's have some fun with each other like we're one big happy family. Now let me hear you shout, hey! Hey! Now shout it again, hey! Hey! Yeah, let's do it all together, cause we'll be doing it forever, together in eternity. You got a friend in me. Let's have some fun with each other like we're one big happy family. One, two, three, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. When upon life's billows you are tempest tossed, when you are discouraged, thinking all is lost, count your many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 When upon life's billows you are tempest tossed, when you are discouraged, thinking all is lost, count your many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. What God has done to you and me, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has. 1, 2, 3, come on and count your blessings. 1, 2, 3, come on and count your blessings. 1, 2, 3, come on and count your blessings. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4.
Can you feel it in your heart, deep down in your soul? Let the love of God at what he's done. He gave it all for us. Can you feel it in your heart? Deep down in your soul, let the love of God move you, change you. Raise your eyes to see the one who gave us all so much. Forever, God, forever love. You will live forever, loving us forever. You will live forever. God, you are great. You will live forever, loving us forever. You will live forever. God, you are great. You will live forever, loving us forever. You will live forever. God, you are great. You will live forever, loving us forever. You will live forever. God, you are. Can you feel it in your heart? Deep down in your soul, let the love of God move you, change you.
Good morning, friends. Thank you for joining our online service today. As Bob continues his sabbatical, I will be giving today's message. Our scriptures are Proverbs 2, 1-5, and James 3, 13-18. My child, if you accept my words and treasure up my commandments within you, making your ear attentive to wisdom and inclining your heart to understanding, if you indeed cry out for insight and raise your voice for understanding, if you seek it like silver and search for it as for hidden treasures, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. Who is wise and knowledgeable among you? Show by your good life that your works are done with gentleness born of wisdom. But if you have bitter envy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not be arrogant and lie about the truth. This is not wisdom that comes down from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, devilish. For where there is envy and selfish ambition, there will also be disorder and wickedness of every kind. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, willing to yield, full of mercy and good fruits, without a trace of partiality or hypocrisy. And the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. Friends, what a joy to watch our kids today during VBS engage with God and each other as we spent that week learning about friendship with God and the many dimensions it can have. The singing, the dancing, the games, snacks, Bible stories, and expanding our imaginations all filled us with joy and awe last week. And I always come away from the experience tired and yet thankful for what our children teach us. I hope you've enjoyed this brief glimpse into the amazing week we had together. This is also the time of year where we hear a lot of graduation speeches from high school and college stages. We listen to individuals that we admire for certain accomplishments as they share their wisdom in their journey to achieve their success. I've been thinking about what we need to impart as wisdom to our own children and young people at First Friends, so they may yield good fruit full of mercy. How do we share our insights of our spiritual journey? I believe it's through our involvement in programs like VBS, children's worship, youth group, family activities, and our interactions and connections with our children and youth so that they see in us a life that seeks the understanding and knowledge of the Spirit. Our children are watching us and observing how we live out the teachings of Jesus every day. One commencement speech I was drawn to and had to listen to it in its entirety was Roger Federer speaking at Dartmouth College. Federer is the great tennis player that retired 2 years ago. I've always admired this man's tennis, even though Rafa Nadal is my all-time favorite player. And just the way he conducts himself on the court and the way he treats his opponents. I hope everyone will view the video of the last time Federer and Nadal were on the court together before Federer's retirement. They held hands and both got emotional with flowing tears and quivering lips. So much respect between these two great tennis players. Federer was very self-deprecating in his message he gave to graduates last month. He said it's only the second time he'd been on a college campus, as he left school at 15 to pursue tennis full-time. He was awarded an honorary doctorate that day at Dartmouth. Federer's first mantra to share with the graduates was that effortless is a myth. Many folks over the years would comment and describe Federer's style as effortless, but nothing could be further from the truth. Hard work is everything. Federer recounted that earlier in his career, he remembered that he would always be the favorite player for the first 2 hours of the match. And then the opponent knew that they would become the favorite for the remainder of the match. Roger realized he could not just rely on talent, but that he had to train harder and work harder than anyone else to become the champion that he is. When we have discipline and train and work harder and longer, we will sometimes win even when we are at our worst. We have to trust ourselves when we have put in the work. Federer's second mantra is that it's only a point. We will all face losses, setbacks, disappointments, and yet we can't allow that to derail us or mire our feet in inaction. Federer pointed out that on average, in most championship games for major tournaments, the points won are only 54%. That means that 46% of the time, the winner of the game loses the point. That's a small difference between winning and losing. Federer shared about that Wimbledon match in 2008 against Nadal that is sometimes called the greatest match of all time. Federer was playing for history, trying to achieve his 6th consecutive Wimbledon title. The match went on for over 5 hours, and Nadal came out the winner. And Federer realized this dream would not happen. He said that the match was lost in the first set because Nadal came out hungrier, and Federer played that negative narrative in his mind because Nadal had just beat him at the French Open, and the seed of doubt crept into his head. Perfection is impossible. Many of us tend toward perfectionism, and we can drive ourselves to negative places trying to achieve this. We must view each point in our lives as just that. We could feel terrific about something and appreciate it in the moment, but something negative could be lurking in the shadows. One of the lessons I learned that was so valuable to me with my husband Jerry while he was alive was that nothing is as good as it appears and nothing is as bad as it appears. We often go to the bottom of gloom or the high of euphoria, and both are an illusion. I think Federer understands this and incorporates this in his approach to the game of tennis. Federer didn't collapse with that disappointing loss at Wimbledon and lose his focus and form. The best know how to lose and learn to deal with it, adapt and grow from the loss and work smarter in the future. This certainly proved true with Federer, as he holds the 3rd most Grand Slam titles in history with 20. Federer's third and final mantra is that life is bigger than the court. I believe this is the most important point that we all need to embrace in our lives. We often define ourselves in a few ways, with our career, our role as a parent or spouse, or with our tribe. And these are important identities that can require our discipline and hard work. But it is important that we seek out a rewarding and holistic life with things like culture, friendships, knowledge, and curiosity. And no matter what we achieve, we must never abandon our roots. These roots are planted deeply within us, and they will be our foundation when the storms enter our lives. These roots are nurtured through family or mentors that guide and challenge us. They are watered through communities that we are a part of, faith communities, neighborhoods, extended family, teachers, coaches, etc. It is important also that we serve others. This is a key to living an integrated and holistic life. We find meaning when we give of ourselves to others. And this can take many forms and will be individual to each of us. We're all part of a team, even when our sport is one-on-one with the opponent. Our team prepares us, supports us, encourages us, points out our weaknesses, and offers suggestions to problems. We all need a team as we journey through life. Federer says to play free. I think that means that if we prepare and work, we should then release the outcome, live and play with abandon, and not take ourselves too seriously and lean into the moment. Anyone that achieves success is doing that thing that they love, and their passion is so great that they wouldn't do anything else. Others are drawn to someone that has that kind of energy and passion and believes wholeheartedly in what they are doing. Negative energy is wasted energy. Friends, I take this wisdom from Federer and connect this with the path of Christ. The book of James is full of the idea that grace without works is dead. We must work hard and serve others, or grace is an empty vessel. It is available, but has little meaning without our participation. Jesus is all about redemption when we fail. The prodigal son is that great parable that emphasizes that God loves us even in our failings and disappointments. We lose 46% of our points in life, and yet God loves and embraces us throughout this journey. Jesus also emphasizes the wholeness of life. Jesus does not partition our religious life, our family life, our work life. He connects all of them in a web of mutuality and interdependence. We now enter our time of waiting worship. Here are a few queries for you to consider, and I welcome you into this holy remote gathering. Do I put in the work and the effort in my spiritual life? Am I able to move on beyond my disappointments and losses? How do I seek to live in a holistic way?
that next verse now. Summer and winter and springtime and harvest, sun, moon, and stars and their courses above, join with all nature in manifold witness to thy great faithfulness, mercy, and love. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Pardon for sin and a peace that endureth, thine own dear presence to cheer and to guide, strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow, blessings all mine with 10,000 beside. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me.
We close this time of worship with a Quaker prayer. God, open our eyes and unstop our ears, that we may see your light and may hear your heartbeat, reflecting and resounding within our chests, in those of all our neighbors, near and far, in all creatures and plants, and in the ground we walk upon. When we finally are able to yield to the leading of your rhythm and flow, may we come to walk cheerfully over the world, answering that of you in all. Amen. Have a great week, friends.